scared of my power. They thought it was gonna flop.
Ssychho radio. Ssychho radio.
Let's go to let's just go to let's go to Twitter.
Now, Eve and that malice clown faggot who was sitting there, they were
Charlie will try to get you banned. Oh my god, we're basically saying that I encourage them to get hate rated and like also mass reported. I didn't have Discord invites.
Look, go in there, y'all. Go in there. What's wrong with that little
Delete
nigga?
These people are Ssychho. This is what happens when a creator and their community weaponize hate. I was the victim of a hate raid, mass false reports, and I was later banned off of Twitch for a day. All because Ssychho and her circle decided that I was at fault for simply aligning myself with puhnoo and Quad. All of this drama stems from the puhnoo G League.
The puhnoo G League is finally here. Here's everything you need to know for this event tomorrow. Here at the PGL, we have finalized teams, rosters, and rule sets. This tournament will be single elimination.
Which is a creator tournament tailored towards smaller creators hosted by puhnoo, Apex, Dobby, and Quad. In recent events, there's been drama back and forth between puhnoo and Ssychho.
I'm here to expose the hypocrisy from creators like Apex Dubai, puhnoo, luckyzeal, Marqueezy, and Quad.
And this has spiraled into what happens now. Ssychho decided to create videos and go live attempting to expose puhnoo and Quad, trying to be baseless and toxic in order to defame the bigger creators. They were hateful, threatened many times to dox and harm puhnoo and his mods, and they're extremely racist and use slurs openly and without regret. Remember, they are doing all of this for prize money that amounts to 2 Big Mac meals, which they claim they were never given and that they were lied to, which was obviously false.
Here's your payment, buddy. They gave me a scam warning when I tried to pay you. By the way, I started rolling out payments 10 days ago where I mentioned you and you never DM'd me until you started making that video.
I would like to also inform you all that I was supposed to receive payment for jumping off the map during the tournament, which my team members have gotten today. But when I messaged Quad about it 2 days ago, I have yet to get any payment or response.
I never knew who Ssychho was at first. Not until the videos dropped on her and the exposes went back and forth. What happened during her live stream was, I was streaming her expose where she's trying to expose everything that happened and try to explain her points.
He should have been silent. Now he got gagged. And I wish somebody was in his Discord. I want to see.
So his Twitch got banned?
His Twitch got banned for a week, yes.
And obviously I was curious to see how she was going to explain being completely racist and bigoted. And what happened was one of her mods I had spoken to years ago, who I played Overwatch with, suddenly reached out during the stream
to the off-brand guy because I spoke to him like years ago. I knew him for a minute. And then he cleared chat to like cover his ass, I think, or whatever. That's at least what I'm assuming because he said he's on puhnoo's side. And I don't know how to feel about him.
Malice.
And because we had a history, we played before, I did not think she was setting me up. I had no idea at the time she was part of a group that regularly used racist, homophobic, and hateful language. I wasn't aware of the culture around Ssycho's community, so when she reached out, I assumed it was genuine and to fill me in on what was going on. Instead, she used that as an excuse to hate raid me.
James,
let me get this
Malice.
No, don't say nothing. Be like, okay, just okay, that's fine.
Of what? I'll post my VOD. I'm not hiding anything.
Well, if you're not hiding it, then why'd you clear the chat? Ask him.
Right.
No, let him.
Here's a question: why I cleared my chat? It's called moderating a stream. They later accused me of doing this exact very same thing that they don't want me to do. I cleared my chat so that we didn't let people say things like report you or that you should be taken down. This comes off as extremely hypocritical as you do not moderate your chat. You do not moderate your community. Your community calls for hate raids, bans, straight up harassment, doxing. But when I decide to clear my chat so that you don't get reported by people just seeing that and thinking it's okay, I'm at fault. Later on, that same mod decided to reach out to me privately through DMs and asked if they could show me more context information so that I would be better informed of what they were saying, what they were arguing for. And I, as a open-minded person, agreed because I thought they deserved a chance to explain themselves, right? Reasonably, they didn't really have that much of an argument here, in my opinion, but they wanted to try. So they got me in a call, and for my own safety, I decided to record that call, which is not illegal in the state that mod is from, which was Texas. So I never wanted to make this video, but in doing so, I found that they decided to clip me out of context and use me in a Ssychho video. So here's some hypocrisy from one of Ssychho's mods.
Like, why am I getting reported for like an unmoderated chat? It's like the same thing as like unmoderated chat. This person's saying like,
I don't know.
oh, yeah, I'll let you finish. Yeah, no, I'll let you
Your
finish.
chat is your responsibility. I don't care. Your chat is your responsibility, or it's your mod's responsibility. If you give someone mod powers, they're supposed to do their job, and if they are
Sure.
not doing their job, then you do it for them because that's your responsibility.
But isn't that the same thing for
And
like a
you're
public
sitting there and
Discord?
You were actively sitting there and talking to those people too. So I
No,
know
no,
you were
no.
watching.
As you can see, they don't even believe what they're saying. They are complete hypocrites. They reported me for something they do not even do themselves. And when I tried to do it for my own chat, they clipped it, said I was being malicious, reported me to Twitch, and got me banned for unmoderated chat. Whose chat are you moderating? You're a mod. Why was I on a Ssychho video?
I gathered an acquaintance of yours to explain all of the out-of-context screenshots you publicly posted to villainize me and my community.
And that's my favorite part of this video. So I originally did not want to make a video on this because I felt like I could just sweep this under the rug. I got banned. I didn't want to start any more drama. I wanted the things to be over and settled. Bigger content creators were telling me not to answer to them, never to join a call with them, to separate myself. But because I knew the mod from prior, I would have assumed they would have had good intentions and that I was going to be protected as well as my privacy secured, but that was not the case. They lied to me. Initially, I had said many, many times that I was never going to speak with Ssychho. I cleared the air and said, I was not responsible for you getting banned. And I left it there and didn't speak to them further than that. Later on, their mods contacted me, the ones that I knew, and said that they would like to explain things in greater detail so that I could have a better picture and that we could clear the air. I said, okay, I would be open to doing this. During this conversation, which was about an hour and maybe an hour, 30 minutes long, they tried to go through all of their evidence and none of it would have held up. It was more just them explaining why they say bigoted things, why everyone there is racist and, neurodivergent, and that's why they can say all the things that they say. And why puhnoo and quad are scammers and liars, and also they discriminate against people in the PGL. It was the biggest load of bullshit I have ever heard in my life. First things first, why was I in a Ssychho video?
The slurs that were being said, did Chromatica show you any pictures of the people who were saying these slurs and they were actually able to reclaim it? Did Chromatica show you that these people could reclaim those slurs?
Yeah, they showed it to me.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
You said we were racist to Indians relating them to poop, right?
Did Chromatica show you that there was an actual poop festival?
Yeah,
that was a
they
real
did.
thing. Okay, perfect. So that we weren't being racist to Indians. She showed you that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
You said there was a minor safety issue.
I never agreed to talk to Ssychho. Chromatica, her mod, told me that Ssychho would like to apologize for getting my account banned for no reason. I agreed. I said, for sure. Who would I be if I didn't let somebody express, an apology and say sorry for something that they felt like they did wrong? I would always and will always hold myself to moral standards to give someone a chance to correct their wrong. I was definitely wrong. These people are Ssychho. It turns out she was trying to use me as a piece to help explain their position against puhnoo. She started, instead of giving me an apology where she said it would take 5 to 2 minutes to just clear the air and just, apologize for them getting my account banned, she starts listing out things as of, oh, did you see the things that Chromatica showed you? Yes, I did. I recorded the entire thing. So going off of what they were saying, she kept asking me questions where I'm just waiting for the apology. It was 1 a.m. I just got home from hanging out with my friends who were going to med school for, a new semester. They just got into med school. And I was exhausted. I did not want to speak. But it was a 5-minute call they promised, and it was just them going to be apologizing. That was the only way they got me in a call with Ssychho.
Kanazaki, right?
The minor safety with Kanazaka, did she show you that Kanazaka was over the age of 18? With the screenshots? Okay, perfect. That's good. Thank God.
You tried to get a bunch of photos that turned out to be memes and frame it as homophobia and racism, right?
Transgender immigrants and sexy M&Ms through Chinese.
As you can see, they set this up as like a gotcha. Look, guys, we're explaining all of our racist, bigoted points. And he's saying, yeah, he did see them. I never said that these were justifiable and why you were not removed from the puhnoo G League. I never said that because you can act this way, because you can reclaim your slurs, that people should allow you in. I don't care like what you say like between your friends and shit, like who you're talking to, like your, you know what I mean, like people you know. But it's like when it comes to like when other people see that shit, they can choose how they feel about it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
They can like, oh yeah, I don't fuck with this.
Allegedly, that's ignorant.
Why were things I said that were against your rhetoric included in your video? When I told Chromatica and your other mod Riri that puhnoo has the right to exclude anybody he feels like to be a danger to his community, that wasn't included in your video. Did you only record things that would make you look good? Shocker! Thank God I wasn't born yesterday. I recorded our entire conversation because you are a liar. What's crazy is that they acknowledge that this is a crime depending on where you're from, and that not every state has two-party consent like recording states or recording rights. And they never asked me that to record my conversation. They didn't tell me they were making a TikTok. I wasn't planning on making the video. Yet instead, here we are with liars and hypocrites who know we're doing something wrong, yet do it anyways.
I'm wondering if I have to ask him or not because of two-party consent laws. So they asked what state is puhnoo in because two-party consent varies from state to state. And in what state is the person potentially audio?
Oh shit! Yeah. I know what you mean. Before you say off, Bren, but you recorded them. You're breaking your own rules. You're just like them. Wait, first of all, one of the mods told me that they are not from a dual-party consent state. They are from Texas, which is a one-party consent state. So let's go through all of their evidence. Okay. First, we're going to start with threats, doxing, and intimidation.
Just dogs puhnoo, easy win, easy. They tried to use this as proof.
Miss
like
Phoenix. No.
They tried to use this as proof. Phoenix lives in Kuwait. Why is Phoenix doxing somebody for? What Phoenix dox? Like, I don't get it. Phoenix is
Phoenix
Arab.
doesn't even know how to like.
No, sure, you don't even know how to use a computer.
One of the most disturbing parts of all this is how they casually treat threats, doxing, and people's safety. Instead of condemning it, they laugh. Instead of banning this person, they keep them in their community. And they brush it off as a joke and encourage it. Why in God's name would puhnoo allow a content creator that allows threats like this to go unanswered? And I do not care about the 1-year-old screenshots of puhnoo making a joke, a one-off thing. You're sitting here and saying that it is okay to threaten a man's livelihood, to threaten their mods, because your viewers can't use a computer. They are on a computer. Yeah. I think the only crazy thing was like the doxing shit. That was even like you guys saying it was like someone who got banned.
Right.
I don't know.
The person said
Yeah,
the person said the doxing shit got banned.
Not only did they not actually ban this person is still actively in the community and also still trying to like incite hate and like violence and trying to like still dox people. Your viewers don't understand the severity of a doxing threat. People have died when they've been swatted. People have lost their lives to doxing threats. And I agree with puhnoo and all the mods. Their safety is at the utmost priority. You playing in a content creator tournament with your toxic ass viewers does not matter. Nobody cares. Realistically, it is not a joke, and I hope everybody and everyone everywhere looks at this as like a shameful thing that they're doing. They are mods, and they are brushing off a doxing threat to another creator. Why are you a mod of a content creator? You don't take it seriously.
As soon as I find them, I'm literally finding your address and shooting.
They say that they can say any server they can reclaim. Who decided that?
Okay, this one is funny. This one is me replying to a screenshot that was a Arab person, so non-black person saying the N-word.
They say that they know the races of the people in the community. Who decided that?
Eve and that malice clown faggot.
The slurs that were being said, did Chromatica show you any pictures of the people who were saying these slurs and they were actually able to reclaim it? Did Chromatica show you that these people could reclaim those slurs?
Yeah, they showed it to me.
Okay, perfect.
This is what we're talking about. her censoring herself. That's because she
Ssychho
said a
doesn't give a
slur.
fuck.
Right. She.
Try walking to any workspace, any professional environment, and use their same language that they use every day. And see how quickly you're panhandling on the street next to a friendly neighborhood crackhead. There is no world where this behavior is acceptable. They hold others to an impossible standard while excusing themselves for the exact same actions. That's not reclaiming the slur. That's hypocrisy.
The supposed spam that everyone did, even though there was no spam. His mods, Eve also actively being disrespectful towards other teams during the tournament and like preying on their downfall, I guess, like in chat, like allowing people to support it. But then as soon as like Ssychho's people went in there to support, they all got timed out.
Oh, and Kayla's too.
And Kayla's.
Oh,
weren't they
this-
like the only two?
They're the only two.
black
And
people
they
in the
happen to
tournament?
be. They don't know.
Like-
Ssycho's team was all black, but it just so happens that Kayla was
There's
a black
hella black
woman, and
people,
Ssycho was
yeah.
a black queer person. Open, like open, like I don't want to like undermine like Quad in any way, but he is straight passing.
Also, if anyone was being discriminatory towards you, especially because of your identifying status, I would have called that shit out immediately.
So yeah, no, these guys got nothing. Like, they're grasping at straws. We're desperate for like a rebuttal. They're looking for like anything to use as like fuel to their pathetic fire. That's my video. Honestly, I have like 40, 50 more minutes of footage I could go through. Like, this could be like an hour, 30 minutes long. Like, but I think I made my point pretty clear. These people cannot be trusted. They are liars. Please keep them out of every single content creator tourney. They are a cancer to the community. And luckily, I hope they get cut out. Bye, guys. It was fun.
Allegedly, that's ignorant.